simple. Drop a rock into the water, watch it ripple. Tides turn quick, just keep your head on a swivel. Competition getting stiff, I'm here to make you wiggle. You know me, surround your whole town, make you yell siege. All-star, homie, this the king's speech. You can lock it down, we gon' still preach. Boy, preach. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, get out of your mind. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, this world is mine. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Boy, you already know I'm the real wonder. Before I bring the storm, you gonna feel thunder. So your body count is up there with killmongers. How about you come take a look at some real numbers? Might just double up on you while I still slumber. I'm the living proof, I'm just coming through for the thrill of it. Room full of all-stars, we all guys. Somebody gotta be Zeus, I'll take charge. Fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, get out of your mind. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, this world is mine. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Positive, negative, I'll take charge and shake eyes, remain great while I pay homage. They always said that pressure can make diamonds, so keep climbing all the way up, that's where you'll find me. Right next to the legends, I go off my brethren. Said goodbye to the old me, I'ma make sure that you know me. After this here you gon' owe me. Didn't choose a game, it chose me. You know what G-O mean to an OG, let's go. Fight, who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, get out of your mind. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, this world is mine. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, get out of your mind. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Who's next in line? Can you make that climb? Now is the time, this world is mine. Raise up the lights, we all here tonight, so let's do it right. Yo, we came here to fight. Yeah. Get your back off the wall. Come on, yep, come one, yep, come on. Get up, yep, get your back off the wall. Come on, yep, come one, yep, come on.
Alright, welcome to the Smash Final 1v1.
We have Little Sat, who's in losers, and Gobo, who's sitting nice in winners, trying to get this.
Yep, so we can start again now. Here we go. Two very capable players here. I got eliminated in bracket right away by Yuri, so
yeah,
I personally think it's rigged.
I lost against both of them. So.
you came third though.
I did, but they beat me quite.
We're just waiting for the game to start now.
Just carry on.
Yeah, right, here we go. Yeah. Good luck, guys. So game 1.
Yeah, we have the characteristic boy against Pichu.
I'm telling you right now, that Pichu is nasty. Like, playing against Pichu on Friday nights and then playing against Pichu in bracket, not fun.
It isn't. It really isn't.
You'll see him using it a lot. This sort of neutral true combo. Here we go.
It starts right away.
There we go. Look at that. A 40% true combo. It's undodgeable. He's going for it again. Pichu's about getting in the face, getting all over it. Hello guys. We're trying to stream here. Getting in the face. Nice paddy combos. Good smash cutter.
That's a nice
first
conversion.
clean
Nice
soft
conversion.
15%. Good trade there.
Yeah, let's see if
So Sam's going to have to try and make up some ground without being comboed and put in by the Pichu. I personally deal with Pichu's vector and heavy characters using a lot of tilt spacing. Obviously, you seen me play Battlefield today. You seen me play Ganondorf.
So the Ganondorf almost took it.
The Ganondorf almost won me losing bracket.
The thing with playing heavies against Pichu is that Pichu will just combo them forever, and then it will take forever, and then you take one hit, and then they're dead. Then
you get to a critical point where Pichu now has to kill you, else he will just delete you.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, the heavy will delete Pichu. I apologize. When Pichu's neutral B ledge guard, that catches me out a lot as well.
But Pichu kills rather good.
Lovely,
see that
lovely
up throw
into the little thunderball there. Good spot dodge by Sam. He's gonna try and ledge guard against this Pichu. Using Roy.
These two played in winner semis, and Gobo took it 3-2 there. No, very nerve-wracking game 5.
Ledge game against Pichu is not advisable. Those neutral beams, damn, they will catch you out.
That's true.
You look at that.
Oh,
dead.
Is it over?
Okay, yeah. Saving some time there by jumping off the trade. So here we go. Pichu's now at this high percentage. We need that good hit. Get Pichu's stop gone. Can't let Pichu get close to you and doing the true combo that will obviously Pichu's taking his time.
We need to take this stock off quickly now before Little Sat gets to start his combos. There we go.
There it is. Alright.
Yeah. It's a one stock difference.
It's not over
now.
yet. Still
it
winnable.
Isn't over.
Still winnable.
And if it's one character that can like delete stocks, Roy can do that. Spray the handling with the side B.
Just gotta watch out for these Pichu neutralizers. They need to be keeping this stick here, keeping the combo time, not getting close, not getting grabbed. If you get hit by the neutralized through combo, it's a bit high in the percentage for that now. It starts to degrade. Good. Shame on that dash grab though. Up he goes. Oh, okay, that's good.
Little Sat loves to try to do that with the neutral special thunder jolts.
Holding that shield, unless he wasn't quite in range there for the one. Here we go. Trying to go for the combo. Good shield, good grab. Just gotta keep that space. And Pichu is in dangerous waters right now.
Oh,
the big ledge game before going to the neutral B.
There's one thing Gobo is good at, it's the ledge guarding. And
yes, definitely. I tell you that much because that was unfortunate there.
But he beat me there, that's like where he took almost 50%.
Pichu is causing some problems for Roy here, and 91% is pretty high. Off stage there. Almost, I think, good. Just looking for that kill move on Pichu before he can manage to finish him, but this off stage
ledge
here.
Guard will get
Good recovery there by Roy.
If he can take this stock,
it's winnable.
Yeah, it's winnable.
There we go. 106%. You've got to play safe. Keep away from
Pichu is so light that
keep away from Pichu.
It can only a few hits. The difference between 0 and kill percent. So
this is good play by Roy here.
It is.
Up by Pichu. Just need to get
side B.
Good hit. This is a great first game for the final.
Okay, there it is. Missed the attack.
Good game. Good game one there. That was such a shame. can see my friends in chat. That's a good game one there from Peachy. Just such a shame, such a good game.
It was a good game. It was a good game.
What stage good? FD? The boy was very close, but who's in a morph suit? Oh, it's not a morph suit, it's a yellow hoodie, yeah?
almost the same.
Probably. Waiting for the stage pick now, so we'll see.
I wonder what they pick. I think it would be a character change.
I think the boy must change. Thank you for being toxic, guys. On the Smash stream, we didn't do this to lead.
No.
Didn't care about league.
Town and City. Town and City.
Town and City. Somebody help me out. You know where Town and City.
Right, almost right. Right, now.
Oh, I got it. There?
There we go.
Alright, there we go. My staging competence there. only playing F0 stages because I'm toxic.
Okay.
There we go.
Will we see no character changes? Okay.
No character changes.
Right back.
Right back into the action. A good match. I think it was a good matchup there.
It would be.
It was a very good match. It was just a shame that Roy
it was that first start.
Roy couldn't quite get that first start.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Bill Sapp got off to a great start and then
absolutely, definitely.
So
here we are on Town and City. A bit of a different match here.
Okay.
Do the platforms move on this one?
They do. They do. Sometimes they go away.
We're gonna have some moving platforms. Maybe mix it up a little.
And
some FD time too. Both characters have their advantage. Here we go for game 2.
Game 2.
Oh,
it's best of 5.
Best of 5.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be a long time.
Good
especially
shield,
if it's sad.
Resets.
Then we're gonna be helpful.
10.5% in one hit there. Roy knows he cannot get close to the CQ. He's got to keep his safe. Avoiding the pointless damage of the balls. Trying to read the upward movement of the CQ. And get him off stage there. There we go. Here's the edge guard.
Maybe
Roy's edge guard though. Peachy's got to make a move. There it is. Very clean there. Peachy's getting close to that true combo. Very clean, very clean. There's the 69%. Peachy's approaching the dangerous percentage. It's now 60%. Good poke. Here we go. Now Gobbler's going to start thinking about getting this frag, getting this stop off, and going around again. Unfortunate. Peachy's recovered very fast.
He went off stage and then was in a disadvantaged position. They did that in.
Bit of close fortune. Good side B there, keeping him in space. Again, nice kill. Was that a down kill there? I think it was. I'm not familiar with Roy's kit. Animator.
Like half of this match.
Literally. Maybe people should have gone for a grab there. Maybe a forward throw off the stage, but that'll do as well. There they are, the neutral bees.
The Thunder Jolts there.
The Thunderballs keeping completely off
and
the
then,
stage.
Yeah.
Very clean kills.
0% for bees.
Into the second
when we go to the second start.
Good dodge by Gobbler there. Avoiding that pointless damage. Roy's very fast on the sword. I hate Roy myself. Juggles me today as well. Not so bad as Incineroar. Almost got him with the neutral B there. Keep holding the shield.
Dash attacks. This dash attacks right into him. No fair. No fair.
Trying to bait it out. Could have been a good smash.
That could have been a
big smash. That could have been.
Okay,
and then hit him with the neutral B. Oh, nice. Good long recovery read there by Pichu.
See if we can
playing with the platform to his advantage here. Keeping these swords at long distance there.
They are using the platform.
Platforms very well.
Both of them.
We'll have to see what happens with the platform. That was unfortunate. The slight side movement there out of the thunder. We're going for the ledge guard. He's going to get punished. He's going to get punished.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Last start.
He's going to want to get the Peachy stock out of here. 100%.
Before Peachy starts.
Before Peachy lands some Thunderballs, maybe some true combos. So here it comes.
Yeah, the side B. It's actually more powerful than the Cloud when it's
good attempt at the off stage there again with the neutral B. Risky getting so close to Peachy within this grab range. There it is. So we're down to 1 stock each, 15% on Roy.
Just keep going.
Good hit there.
You do damage.
Roy really laying it on with the neutral B there. Going for that early frag.
Can it
just keep it ever so slightly wide. Keep it just slightly avoiding these sword slashes. Good combo by Roy there. Pichu's in real danger right now.
Can he uphold his juggle? No, he can't. He's still
back landing these up there. There it is. Good round there. Well played by Roy. Roy keeping the space from the Pichu. Just not letting him get those two combos on that last stop. Very important.
And it's 1-1.
1-1. The best of 5. So 2 very good games there, I'd say.
Yeah, it is.
From 2 very good players.
It is exciting.
They're just going to do their bans now.
Where do you think they go? Do you think
we haven't had a Battlefield or FD yet?
We haven't.
Okay. It's just doing it.
Do you think
FD's banned?
Yeah. We won't see that. Okay. Do you think we'll see new characters now?
Potentially, we'll see.
I think they stay the same. I don't think the Snake is...
Where?
Kalos.
Yep. Third row, I got it. Yeah. I know what Kalos. Yeah, you see.
I don't think the Snake is coming up from...
I think we could... Snake, not yet. Snake,
not yet.
Snake could be the secret weapon.
Maybe the last.
So we're going to see who they're going to pick. There's a Roy pick.
Corbo is doing...
No, that's just doing his headphones, so giving them those now. It'll be interesting to see.
How the music changes.
The music changes the performance. I play with music occasionally, but I tend to pick a stage with music I enjoy rather than listening with headphones. Because I just like music
that's a preference.
F-Zero music is like synth rock style, and that's what I'm into. And everyone's got their preference. Here we go. Controllers up. There's the Pichu up. The team Aqua Pichu. There's the fist bump. Here we go. Game 3.
Game 3.
1-1.
Kalos.
On Kalos.
First of season Fox demos.
I do not play Fox, and I do not play with Joy-Con. You can probably see. There we go. Okay. Alright. Game 3 on Kalos Pokemon. So top stage here.
It's interesting to see if those side platforms will how that will
because those ones I know them. They're there
the whole time, and how that will affect the edge guarding.
Because it gives Gobble another option to avoid those balls, because we've seen those lightning balls really catching Gobble out 2 stops so far in these matches. Gobble is a very strong start. 0 to 50%.
The juggle.
He's feeling the pressure. 63%. He's just trying to get that initial sort of combo off. There it is.
Nice back in. Big in.
Almost with the dash grab there. Ever so slightly too far because of the roll. Mind games up close. Here it is, the true combo. So that'll put Roy up to about 40-50%.
But then the edge goes well.
And here we go. 96% Pichu is very dangerous. There it is.
There it is.
Very good though.
That's the glass cannon part of playing Pichu. Pichu dies.
You got 50%, and then you gotta every time you use. You gotta remember every time you use that electrical move, it's doing damage.
Yeah.
So that neutral beat you're doing off stage.
Yeah. You almost got the...
A good read there by Gobbo. Big smash attack, that could be important.
He didn't get the 9 gauge there.
Pichu,
good smash.
Very smash attack, fast smash attack there from Gobbo. Unfortunately that needs to be read.
Brave.
Pichu's got to be feeling the heat right now, he's got to try and get this stop.
Pichu's liking to be above. I don't feel that. I shouldn't be above.
I struggle against Pichu when he's on the ground doing his little short hops, doing his neutral combos, things like that. I struggle to deal with that. So when I'm playing Bowser, potentially, I use the down tilt. That's good for just sweeping Pichu off the stage. Very effective.
Okay, nice grab.
Good grab by Gobbo there.
We'll get the red trap. No. Pichu gets up.
Unfortunately, but Roy goes high.
And then the F-Tail gets him off stage.
Spamming these balls, Roy getting combo.
We got a pretty easy there. And nice
neutral beat from Roy there. Pichu, there it is.
Nice
off stage punish.
Nice edge
back on.
And now he's 3 stocks.
Pichu's really going to want to get rid of this third stock before Roy gets any more serious damage. Roy just getting these grabs now, these tilts. Don't say not quite dead. Pichu isn't using thunder. There it is. Nice F tilt there.
That was punchable. Let's see if we can get moving before.
Pichu really wants to just go and get stuck in. Don't let Gobbo get time to get read.
Yeah. Before he's soon in 2%. So.
Good pressure right now. Here here's a nice combo. Unfortunately, Roy's ever so slightly high. Roy's neutral being the wrong way. Maybe a missed opportunity for Pichu there to get some more damage. Pichu really laying on the pressure here.
Yeah, he is. Pressuring really good.
Keeping Roy's space, getting Roy up for the high percentages, ready for the kill combo.
Oh, nice.
22% pretty quick from one stock. It's impressive to 62. He's got to play safe at the same time. Make
nice poking there with the F tilt.
But we're reading the shield.
Oh, up there.
Pichu's now up. Got to be careful. There it is. Very clean cover.
The ledge trapping from Gobbo.
Good try from Pichu there.
Yeah.
Pichu did real damage on that second stock. Just a shame that his potential got way too high. Running away with himself there.
There's one point of the game that. Oh wow, it was spider there.
That's you.
Rerun.
Rerun?
Yeah. There's one point in the game that Gobbo excels in. I feel that's. So I paid him and he made almost all the damage from
same fighters again. These guys are really
same fighters.
Kicking home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gobbo's read game is exceptional.
Yeah, that as well.
When I first started playing Smash with the Society, it's a real wake-up call when you play someone like we started on Smash 4 and then we started playing Ultimate, and I was playing Falcon. I was just getting used to Ultimate, and then there was a guy who was popping off with Roy, and I'm like, what? It's crazy, but like I feel like I've gotten better as a player by playing on Friday nights, like attending these tournaments.
Yeah, it's really good. So
the game on it.
People want to play Smash, come to Friday nights.
Yeah. That's a plug. Fighting Game Friday. Come to the university.
Yeah.
Play with us. Do it. We need more Smash players. So I have been playing some of that Dragon Ball Fighters Z game. Boy, with the early combo there with the neutral beat, 30% right away, Pichu get his neutral combo going. That's a good neutral there. Roy with the low recovery.
I was afraid you would see the down air fighter from Pichu.
Pichu very good pressure. He's learning from the last game on this stage. Maybe sort of learning how Roy and Gobbo play together. Good jump over there. These players trying to out-mind game each other, get some reads, but the counter reads is becoming impossible. Pichu with a very good ledge guard there.
Don't smash, I mean, from the
reading that short stuff, and Roy gets that kill there. Pichu is very high percent. Pichu just keeping the pressure on. Just trying to get this stock off Roy right now. Really, as you've learned from the previous game, you cannot let Roy do damage to him while he's got this third stock. And Pichu knows that. Here comes the Thunder. Clean kill there. Good kill. Very clean kill.
Yeah.
Just what he needed. 20% isn't terminal for Pichu.
It isn't, really isn't. That's one drag combo.
32%. Got to recover low. That neutral be from Roy. Brutal there. Good ledge guard by the Pichu. Unfortunate there.
But now he's in a
no iframes there. Got to be very careful. Roy with the juggle with the sword. There's the counter. I haven't seen that yet this game. Tried to a little bit of two, but it's alright. Good side B there. They're reading the offstage play from Roy there. There's the high recovery. The platform.
Tries to read the. Yeah, the platform really happened there because Pichu was threatening with the F smash, and he had to.
It's neutral B. Roy trying to compensate for Pichu's high recovery.
Gobbo really likes to go for those.
Effective, good clean kill every time. Roy getting these juggles off. Pichu very much in the danger zone right now, but they're both on two stocks.
Yes, like they're both in kill position. But then, yeah, like I said, Pichu's so light.
Yeah, Pichu's so light.
And when he gets in those sweet spots,
you're not going to survive.
And now, Lil Sap is on his tournament line. Tournament stock.
Feeling the pressure that Roy with the up B
tries to.
The up B Pichu
tries to get in his head.
Got to be careful. You kind of use moves that are not expected. Pichu's already on 72%. Right, this might be it for Pichu.
Will it happen now?
Oh, didn't need that. Pichu, okay. That's punishable. That was a missed opportunity.
Pichu will need to take this stock now before
Pichu.
Getting
what is going on?
Oh, wow.
Bit of offstage comes that Pichu on 119%. You got to play safe.
Yeah,
Still win a walk. Here it is, the neutral combo.
He will need a terrific stock now.
He's like, clean. He cannot get any hits from Roy. Playing high, he knows that sword can punish him. He's got to take.
Because the tournament can end any moment now with a good hit from him.
There it is, and there's the game. GG, well played by both players. Sam's winning the 3 games
3-1
as Roy.
Goes through winners all the way.
Winners all the way.
Didn't lose 1 set.
So, right, so congratulations to Sam.
Yeah.
Commiserations to Yuri. Both players exceptional players at the university.
They deserve to be where they are.
And I'm looking forward to the next tournament. Hopefully I don't get put in bracket against Yuri right away and I make it to stream. But are we ending after this?
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, I'm getting a nod from the Steam team. So thank you very much for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
That was Smash Bros from the University of Hertfordshire. Have a great evening. Enjoy.
Welcome to the world, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war, we've only begun. So pick up your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. This is your moment. Now is your time.
rise up high and beat the drum to what we love. Risk the follow, we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkest skies, the champions of the world that we defy. A solo ride of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last light.
like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. Government is the problem. Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is not the solution to our problem. my best friend. But there's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? I know we're heading separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There is nothing I can really say. I can't lie no more. I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. You've given me more than I can return. Yet there's oh so much that you deserve. There's nothing to say, nothing to do, have nothing to give. I'ma stay without you. I know we're heading separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There is nothing I can really say. I can't lie no more. I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. Too close, too close, too close, too close. It feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. And it feels like I'm just too close to love you. There is nothing I can really say. I can't lie no more. I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I'm just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome back to the finals of Triforce 2.0.
Gonna be a hype game. You have your defending champions from last year, Team Dunk, against a new form team.
True black horse of the tournament here.
Yeah, making their way to the final, and we're jumping into our best of 3. Is it?
Yep. It is a best of 3 indeed.
And the bans are underway. So which hero has been banned first?
So the champions, Pike, Brand, and Ergo have been banned so far.
I'll call them heroes.
Pike being a constant ban in this tournament.
Obviously,
actually.
Ergo has been banned against Lewis from a Hot B. That is one of the power picks that you picked during that game. Also the Nautilus. It looks like they've learnt from the previous opponents.
A Nami ban comes out as well. The only character I know.
Yeah, Nami has been banned indeed.
Alright, so they're banning one. Who has first pick?
So first pick goes over to the left side. So it's Fomo Hockey.
Alright, what sort of what do you think they're gonna pick? What have they been picking throughout the tournament first?
Well, things that I've been picking first have actually been banned. So they'd probably go for a different comp at this point.
I reckon they'll still look for a fighter for their first pick here. Maybe something like Jace or Karma. Okay,
Karma.
completely wrong there.
Karma is pretty consistent in this tournament. People have just
Tell me what Karma does.
So she has an empowered. So she can empower her spells by using her ultimate, and her Q does a hell of a lot of damage. It's AoE damage.
So she's quite powerful, level 6 then.
Even level 1.
Even level 1,
Yeah.
okay.
So she has her ultimate from level 1.
Malzahar pick.
That's an interesting pick. So Malzahar hasn't been seen too often in these kind of games.
I reckon it should be a strong pick.
Yeah. So as soon as they hit level 6, they'd be able to instantly stun someone.
What are they, like a tank or?
No, so they can lock someone down with their ult and they're just like
They're a mage.
yeah.
Okay.
Morgana coming down as well.
Yeah, and the Morgana coming out.
Is there a combo there?
Not really a combo in that. So they can chain their CC. So the Malzahar ultimate into the Morgana stun or snare, and then they should be able to deal enough damage to kill the person. But that would mainly be at level 6. I'm not too sure how to play out the early game. That would be kind of risky if they choose to go for another.
And it can be
EDC
done as well.
So
Bit of the polar opposite there. One's
very-
safe poke, the other's
Yeah.
all in.
and the very poke click champion. So just click on the opposing champion with your spells, and then just land them automatically.
Okay.
Pretty strong pick, but it's a lot less cross range.
And Zaya.
Oh, and the Zaya pick comes out. Not too sure who would be playing that. That is an interesting pick to go for. I've never seen any of these guys actually play Zaya before, so it'll be pretty interesting to see how they do on it.
Coming down to last pick for Team Dunk. What do you think they need here?
I think they definitely need the marksman.
They need some kind of damage in really. Echo. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they've gone for a
Caitlyn,
marksman, which
okay.
is their typical pick. They
So
pick
that's
almost
going to
every
be
game.
the person going for CS, right?
Yeah, exactly. If they do indeed go for this.
So who do you think has the edge from level 1? Do you think who's going to try and get aggressive early?
So getting aggressive early would probably be Dan's team, because Malzahar also has a silence where no one can use any of their summon spells or any of his spells, so they can just auto attack. That's all they can do, which would be pretty good for their team. Annie is pretty strong, but she has to get her 4th spell proc, otherwise she can't land her stun.
What sort of what do you call them? Summoner spells. Well, which ones seem a bit odd to you, or do you think all the standard ones are for those characters?
So all the summon spells are pretty different. The jump back from one of the summon spells, it is very OP. So you can just jump.
Was that the one with shield?
That's the
Oh,
one that
okay,
shields you and jumps you back. So basically, you get a shield for 2.5 seconds, and then you get jump back to your team. So you can just jump in, deal the damage that you need to, and then jump back.
Right.
They also all have links and flashes.
Your standard, yeah.
Standard. It's interesting that the Caitlyn's gone for the cleanse, because there's not too much CC apart from Annie.
That could be why they're going for the cleanse though.
Yeah.
It guarantees that they'll stay safe.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Then the Morgana shield would be able to cleanse off any CC, and so
That's fair.
pretty interesting. And the Malzahar going for the clarity, getting some mana back from that summon spell. There's double ignite onto former hotspot team, and also the jump back, which would help them. It's looking to be an interesting game. we'll see how it plays.
Who
out.
has more control actually? Is it Dunk's team?
Dunk's team has more control in the sense.
Was more
But the
Ghana-
Karma is also extremely strong.
So you think Dunk's draft just on paper is easier to execute than formal
So if Formal Hot's team wanted to win, they would have to wait until they get to level 6 and then maybe do a flash Tivers and let Zaya and Karma do the damage. With Dunk's team, all he needs to do is flash onto anyone, and because his ultimate is point click, you can just click on champion. Caitlyn can place a trap underneath them, then they're CC'd again, then Morgana can just stun them as well. So that's an instant death for any single person.
Who would you say is the most picked character in the whole of Triforce so far? So you've had a lot of games.
It's definitely Karma.
Definitely
so
Karma.
Karma's been played almost every single game, just because she's one of the better picks after these banned priority picks.
Right.
So because they're not playing these banned champions, they're just everyone just picked Karma because she has a lot of lane pressure.
Do you know if she's like won every game yet, or has it been like 50-50, or?
She's won almost every game.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty.
So in terms of draft, do you think because they have the Karma, they have the edge?
Not entirely. The Karma does give you a little bit of shield and a little bit of poke, but that team on paper does not back up the poke that Karma can do.
Okay. So you think they just picked it because it's just winning and everyone's been picking it? So
exactly, and they wanted to deny it from Dunk's team.
Oh, I see. So it's a block pick.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of that, I think Dunk's draft should have the edge then if they only pick Karma just for the block pick.
Definitely.
Normally when you try and block pick stuff, you kind of mismatch some of your characters and then they don't actually have the best synergy and it's hard to actually get things done, but we'll see here. I think we're jumping into the game now.
Yeah. Definitely.
So who do you think is gonna win? Just off draft
I think
personally.
Dunk's team is gonna win. Just
off draft and
draft,
skill, or
off of draft, Dunk's team will win. Off of skill, I reckon it'll be close.
Okay.
Because this team is quite well synergized. It seems like when they played against us, it seemed very as in they knew what would happen. So they would back up each other. But not to say that Dunk's team isn't synergized, it's just that I feel a bit unmortal. So, hopping into playing, there's a bit of a delay.
got the 6 A's.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So stopwatch on every single person on Dunk's team. So that would make them invulnerable for a few seconds. Stop Annie from doing her damage, which is pretty good.
What starting items are we seeing? Everyone's got cells.
Karma has gone for yeah. That's a very, very powerful buy, but it does deny you a lot of mana.
So what exactly does it do?
So it just does a lot of ability power.
Okay, so it gives you more AP.
Yeah. But
Right.
because of the mana costs, it is not really the best thing to buy. So Morgana and Malzahar, so Dunk and Kintohishto, they have bought their ARAM items, which are generally the strongest in the ARAM game mode. And the Caitlyn's come with the BF sword, that's a regular buy.
Alright, minions have spawned, and we're going to see a bit of
like
poke
already started.
from both teams.
And then Morgana's already used her spell shield to good use.
Interesting enough is the difference in ADC items here. The Guardian's hammer against the BF sword.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. It seems like he just wants a bit more HP just so he could stay alive a bit longer. Because the BF sword doesn't really give too much in terms of HP.
But the raw damage is also very
raw
important
damage
for the kill potential there.
So the Malzahar is just silencing every single person on the team, poking them away. Kintohishto is placing himself very far up just so they can deny.
It's really pressuring in there.
Creating a lot of space for the red team here.
It's because if not anyone gets stunned on their team, that would be the end of them.
So it's a good thing is to always push towards tower so you can get control of the health thing.
And you also want to push into the towers because obviously getting towers is a win condition.
It looks like an early lead for Dunk's team. Kitsune already on 16 CS.
Yeah. 150 is a long way to go still though, so anything can happen.
A lot can change, especially up close to level 6.
The
tower's gonna take a lot of damage there.
Oh.
The flash Annie did not stun the Morgana. That was rough. That was a rough flash.
Mechanical error, but the
Definitely
judgment was good.
He will pick up a health rune and come back.
If he had the Q, then he would have landed that. But the W was not enough. It did not reach far enough.
So who do you think's gonna? Who's the playmaker? Do you think? Who's the one who can get in there and start creating kills for Dunk's team? Do you think?
So Morgana just land one binding, and you can instantly go on anyone.
I reckon the Malzahar here actually.
The Malzahar at level 6 definitely.
Yeah. And we're about
right
to
now
get
as level 5.
Who do you think's the easiest to kill then? Who which target should they initiate on?
It will probably be Desire, so form of hot.
Right.
Just because he's the ADC. Now he has ult. Now it would be difficult. So it would probably be the Karma.
What does his ult actually do?
So his ult makes him invulnerable for a few
I
seconds.
see.
So he's allowed to move anywhere during his ult time.
So both teams are at level 6 now, so who do you think's gonna actually start making the move? Who has a better level 6 power
Secret
spike?
Center on the Annie has been not afraid to make flash plays throughout this
definitely.
entire tournament.
Right.
Though he does not have flash right now, so they can stall it out for a bit. I think that Dan's team is just trying to get their win condition of getting CS to 150.
They're doing a good job as well.
like they
Kitsune
do.
is already on 37 CS.
Definitely. So he's farmed almost perfectly at this point.
You gotta think, like, they have to be thinking that at the back of their mind. They have to realize, like, oh, we're losing the CS battle, we have to go make a play somewhere. But they're definitely looking for opening, but we'll see if Dunk's team actually slip up or...
It's still so early in the game that it would be level 11 by the time that he would actually be a threat to hitting 150 CS.
They're really pushing up here, though.
Yeah,
definitely.
Dunk and Kinto are doing a very good job pressuring them, leaving Kitsune with just easy CS.
Yeah, and no one on their team can actually farm, so...
Not much trade from the blue side.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now for them.
Karma's really playing so far back right now.
Yeah, it seems like they're playing very scared. They're feeling a lot of pressure from the minions. They don't know. They don't actually have opportunities to make a play right now.
Karma does have the poke, though she doesn't have the team to back it up. So that's the problem with Karma right now. So that's why she can't get her damage out.
Yeah, I mean, Dunk's doing a good job. They're like pushing in the wave, making it hard for them. They're backing them towards the tower.
Oh, and there's the onto the Xayah. Xayah was silenced.
Annie
Annie flashed.
Oh, and there's your first blood.
And there's a stopwatch. Stopwatch from Caitlyn, so she's not going to die. The Xayah are doing very well.
Xayah
is also dead though.
And that's two kills on the board. Only one kill needed now. It's huge.
Dan is taking unnecessary damage though. Remember, they can come back to lane and they would be able to buy items at this point. So Annie gone for the Loon and Zeko. Oh, and that is a death
will die.
Trading kills.
He probably wanted to die just so he could buy items as well.
Popping guys here.
Yeah, but a Loon and Zeko onto Annie is a massive purchase.
What will that going to do?
That will escalate the damage by quite a lot.
Okay.
It just does a hell of a lot of damage.
I mean, after those trades, yes, it does favor Dunk's team, but they have taken damage and they have to go back to heal, which means
and they're going in. Onto Gil.
And they get the kill on Kitsune, no response as well.
So that's 2-2 now, but
and it's all
Gil
evened up right now.
will be able to buy items now, so he would be able to do even more damage to minions, clear the waves faster.
I mean, he does have that 60 CS, so he will be able to purchase a decent amount of gold here.
And there you go. Purchase, rapid fire cannon.
How impactful do you think that purchase is going to be?
It's definitely a massive purchase for Caitlyn. Caitlyn is extremely strong with that item because of her range, and that just gives you extra range. So now she can auto attack them from even further, getting the safety, so stopping the Annie from flashing onto them again.
This is still very close though. Like, Whoever gets the better initiation is actually just going to win this. I think.
Like Dan's team is playing a lot more safe than they were before.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they expected Kitsune to die there. I think Dunk just fed his life because he was too low.
Yeah. So Kintohishta definitely didn't expect that. He could have used the Morgana shield, protected his ADC, but he definitely did not expect him to flash into it.
Looks like they're looking to try and create the same space they had before.
That's an interesting strategy though. It seems like on formal Court's team they're actually they're equaling the farm. Everyone's getting a bit of farm. They're trading it.
But you just need 150 farm.
Yeah, so they're splitting the farm. They're trying to get items on everyone. So they definitely have to go for these kills. They know that Kitsune is already on a decent amount of CS. So they can't win the CS battle, so they have to go for these kills. Both teams playing a bit passive here. They're both a bit scared. They both know they're one kill or one death away from losing the game.
All of them are playing very passively.
Who's actually taking more tower damage? Is it actually Dunk's team?
So in terms of tower damage, it's pretty similar for both of them. So that tower's on about 3/4, whereas their tower's not too damaged. But right now we're not looking too much into tower damage. Just because this game is looking more to be farmed out kind of thing.
Malzahar lands the ult here, that could be an easy kill.
Definitely. Though the Annie would do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it would be at the risk of Malzahar dying.
Exactly.
Kintohishta did take a lot of damage there, so he has to play a lot more passive.
And here's where the calm comes in. So because she's almost level 11, she almost has the second bit of her ult.
What does that give to the team?
So it just gives her a lot more damage.
Alright. So maybe they're waiting for that to try and go in after that.
Yeah, possibly.
They know they don't have to force anything just yet.
This Kintohishta is taking a hell of a lot of damage.
Just has to land one bind, or Annie has to make sure she gets a stun. Possibly on the Morgana so she doesn't get any black shields off either.
And there it is. Level 11 on the farmer. Farmer will dish out a hell of a lot of damage now.
Oh, ult for poke.
But then the shield. The shield that Karma has is way too strong. There's no way you can get through that shield.
This tower's taking a lot of damage now, almost down to half HP.
Yeah. Obviously, 2 towers is the win condition.
I think Dunk's teams realise that, you know what, if they just farm this game out, they'll win it. They're winning the pushing battle, they're winning the CS battle, they just have to stay alive.
So 83 CS, pretty good.
I want to see Formal Hort's team actually try and go a bit more aggressive now. I think they're grouping up for something.
Yeah,
grouping up for the heal. Maybe this is their power spike now.
Definitely. Maybe they might be looking to engage from now. Just because they wanted that extra health.
Yeah, you can see the change in play as well. Dunk's team playing a lot less aggressive. Before you had Kintohishta and Dunk both pushing up aggressively, getting the harassment, and now they're both basically just sitting on the tower waiting for... They're trying not to die and just support, like keeping Gil alive.
Yeah, it seems like they've just made this a CS in game.
Not the most exciting way to win, but it is definitely a way to win.
Definitely.
Win's a win, I think you would say.
We'll have to ignore that.
We kind of don't know.
Malzahar gets the ult down.
Oh. One more kill. That's all they needed.
Both teams taking a lot of damage here.
Not much follow up from the Malzahar.
That's almost all ultimates down on Dunk's team. There's only the Morgana ult left. But the Annie also still has ultimate. So she can flash onto the Caitlyn, try and burst her as quick as they can, and that would be a kill.
More pressure. They are low, there is threat of death there. Oh, Annie flash ult.
Oh, and they got the kill just before. And that is the end of the game.
Game 1 goes to Team Blue.
Well played to the blue team here.
Just remember, they were 2 kills down, weren't they?
Definitely.
Came back to win 3-2 though.
Yeah.
Interesting game.
Yeah, and then you have to question, like, was Dunk dying there? Was that a good play to do?
It wasn't the
best
best
thing to happen.
Yeah,
to
he
the
just
tower
suicided. Yep.
I reckon it's still fine though, because he was able to at least help still create pressure because he had his life back afterwards.
True.
And that's game. Okay,
while
we'll
the-
head queue in around 5 minutes.
Again, you wanna dose of this right now it's KD8. I'm a goddess with a blaze. 소리처럼 내 이름 잊지 못하게 loud, 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 loud. I could take you to the top. 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝내주는 bad gal, gal, gal. And when I start to talk that, oh you know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wild in my veins. You can hear it in my growl, 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 growl. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보든 좋아할 거야. 다 할 수 없는 배vo. 나와 되길 원한 늘 확신해. We got it all in our hands now. So can you handle what we're all about? What's so tough? Let's get it, show you out. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we gonna wear the crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. Go hard, till we get it, we go hard. We're so in it, we pop stars. Only winning, winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. You ready for this? Let's go. See, 언제든지 내 모습 매직 단 한 번에 내가 잡아 절대 기죽지 않지. 펴펴 네가 뭘 알아? 견딜 수 없어 원해도 원하는 게 얼굴에 보여. I'm troubling you running it, I'm so cold. When I move that way, you gon' be so blown. I'm the realest in the game. Said I'm on fire with the blade. You're about to hear my name, ringing in your head like whoa. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보든 좋아할 거야. We so tough, let's get it, show you out. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we gonna wear the crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. Go hard, till we get it, we go hard. We're so in it, we pop stars. Only winning, winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. 난 멈추지 않아. Oh, we go hard. Oh, we pop stars. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we gonna wear the crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. We go hard, till we get it, we go hard. We're so in it, we pop stars. Only winning, winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. Cambridge to Boston, lives in a world she's lost in, victim of compromise. He's staring at her Aberdeen heart, London eyes, Glasgow bones. She's whistling the catacombs, a paradox. He's in love with the statue in a marble block. He's in love with the girl that time forgot. She just shakes her ears. She's falling too far with salt in her scars. Won't let it taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that I forgot.
And we are back with game 2 of Triforce 2 Grand Finals.
So the first game was a pretty harsh game for Dan's team. It seemed like that they just didn't get as aggressive enough. So they were taking a lot of poke from the Karma. But it looks like they're trying to change things up.
Yeah, I think they are the favourites to win this. They are defending champions from last year.
Definitely.
I think it was quite an upset for former Hawks team to actually to beat them in this game.
Definitely.
I think they definitely had the edge in the draft.
Yeah.
Maybe just poor execution from them, or just maybe a few mistakes.
100%. But they also do have their faults. So in the qualifiers, if I remember correctly, Chicken God's team had beat Dan's team in a best of 3. So they definitely can lose.
Yeah.
And we've seen it before. So
I think there's a change in bans. Morgana is banned this time, right?
yeah, Morgana has been banned this time from a hot side. They don't want to see that pick. They don't like it. But
interesting that they change up their bans after winning the game. Normally, when you see the team
yeah.
wins again, they're like, okay, we'll just keep the same bans.
Thing, yeah. But then that comp that Dan had was a pretty disgusting comp. If he didn't just get hit by the turret so much and then die to the Karma.
Yeah, I think they tried to push the issue too far. They already had those 2 kills. They were like, okay, let's just go for the third.
Looking at the brand for Kinto Hishto, that's one of his strong champions.
Is Karma still in the pool?
Extremely strong. Karma is still in the pool, so they former Hots team might pick that up right now. They picked the Jace, who they played against my team and who they destroyed. So it is a very strong pick, very good for poke. Not so good at sustain though.
And they do go back for the Karma.
So it looks like that FOMO Hots team is going for a poke comp this time, so they just want to poke out Dan's team, get them really low, and then execute them in a team fight.
But in terms of statistics, I think because they have the Karma now again,
definitely,
it's looking likely that they will win this game again.
Yeah.
But you can't count out Dunk's team. They have a lot of experience. They won last year. They did go 1 game down last year, I think, as well, and came back to win 2-1. So we'll see if history repeats itself.
So
and
definitely win with this. So
pick up the Varus.
The Varus is also a huge poke champion as well, along with Jace and Karma. He's been played a few times in this tournament already, so he's definitely a sought-after pick. Galio, bringing out the Galio. Okay, I don't agree with this Galio pick just because he's only a close range champion, so he would take a lot of damage if he got close range. Whether it's the Karma, whether it's the Jace, anyone. The Jace can also knock him away, so he won't be able to do anything much. I don't agree with the pick.
Why do you think they've gone for this pick then? Like, what does it give towards their team?
They just want to group up the opposing team, but I don't think that will happen too often.
Interesting. Last pick,
Lissandra.
Lissandra.
That's an extremely strong pick into these opposing champions. So the Lissandra can just use her E, Frostwalker, and come up right behind one of their champions, ultimate them, which would stun them with a W as well, and then
it brings a lot of initiation, CC.
Definitely. So it's a huge poke champion, a huge CC champion. Fomoha is on Jace, who is a huge poke champion, and Kebab Many on the Karma, who is also a huge poke champion. So I think they've won out in this
draft, you think?
phase. Yes.
So what is the game plan for Red Team? You said they've got a lot of poke. Are they trying to secure CS with that poke, or are they trying to just get them low enough to execute them?
I think they're just trying to get them low enough so that they'll be able to execute them at the end. So they'll get them to a few hundred HP, then maybe even die them on the turret just because of the powers of those champions.
Do you think Dunk's team will go for the same sort of strategy they had in the first game, just try and get CS on Kitsune? Or do you think they're going to get more aggressive this time? Or
I think they're going to do a similar thing. Kinto Hishto will be walking up a little bit just so that he can get a bit of poke down. I don't think he would win out in the poke fight against the Karma though, just because of the Karma shield. Whereas Kintohista does not have a shield on brand.
Do you think they would try and change their play style then? If they think they're going to lose the poke wall, they maybe try something else, try and play passive, maybe just...
They might just play passive, farm up, get 150 CS. Yeah. I don't see them winning a team fight against that comp especially.
I think the way they want to play it is just keep Kitsune alive, keep everyone alive, force the enemy to initiate on them and capitalize on mistakes that the enemy will make. They want to pressure the enemy as much as possible.
They made similar mistakes when they played against us, so they played a similar comp. Even though they lost in their first game, they played a similar comp their second game, and they ended up losing that as well, just because poke comps are extremely strong in this Triforce tournament.
Do you think they're going for the similar stuff because do you think they're stubborn? They're like, okay, we could have won that. We got the 2 kills. We just played a bit sloppy near the end.
Definitely. I think they thought they were doing. Their previous comp was a lot better than this one. This comp is definitely not as strong.
Well, maybe they want to prove something. You know, they'll pick. Okay, we'll pick some different heroes. You know, we want to play. Maybe they're feeling this sort of champion and like, you know what, we're gonna beat them with these stuff.
I think maybe they're just going for comfort picks at this point. So they're just picking champions that they're comfortable.
I mean, they are 1 game away from elimination. You do want to bring out everything you can.
Yeah, exactly. But these picks that FOMO's team has picked are extremely strong. It's just about how they can close them down, how they can land their poke. Because I don't think FOMO is too experienced on Jace, as we have played him before, but it didn't go too well. So there are definitely mistakes to be made, and anything can happen.
I mean, if let's say you are Dunk's team and you do end up winning this game, this must get into the enemy's minds. You know, I mean, they're picking these unconventional heroes. And it seems like the red team have they're good comfort picks. They have the Karma, they have the Sandra, they have these good poke heroes that you're expected to win this matchup.
Definitely.
So if they lose this could be devastating. And I think if they do lose this, Dunk's team will have more of an edge going into the next game because they know they've completely outplayed them in this game rather than just winning the draft.
There is a bit of arrogance. So because they know that they are so low rank, they underestimated them.
Yeah.
And you definitely should not do that. We played against them, we totally underestimated them. We went for comfort picks in our second game, but then we ended up getting face rolled over.
Yeah, it just shows like rank doesn't come into it too much. It's more about the team play right now.
Definitely.
Especially in the 3v3.
Yeah.
It's gonna be high press situations. You need to have everyone working together smoothly.
100%. And with some of the spells that they've gone for this time, the Jace has gone for the cleanse because he wants to cleanse off the Bran stun, and also the Dunk's taunt towards him. Whereas there's also a cleanse on Kintohishto's side, on the Varus. He doesn't want to get stunned up by Lysandra. She doesn't want to get ulted because ulting the Varus would mean instant death.
Right.
So it looks like we're getting to here. So again, 3 stopwatches onto Dunk's team. It worked last time. It's just the giving away of the kills afterwards, after using the stopwatches, that was the problem.
Yeah, I think they got a bit too hyped off the first 2 kills. They're like, okay, we need 1 more kill and we can do what we want, basically.
So it appears that Kitsune is AFK right now. So that means they won't have the bush pressure. So they won't be able to go into the first bush, otherwise they'll take a ton of damage.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to though. I think they want to play a more passive game, but Dunksaurus is coming forward, spots 2 players in the bushes.
So the Karma pokes him a little bit, but the Jace totally misses his poke. So they could have got a lot of damage down on them, but it just wasn't to be.
And minions have spawned.
Indeed. So right now they're just playing on the turret. They don't want to take any more poke from their team. They're just going to sit back, relax, and wait for the minion wave to take the poke instead.
Interesting on Dunk's team, they all have boots.
Yeah, definitely. So the boots are huge helps in terms of dodging all the poke. So I feel that it is good to go for boots early on, especially with champions that are against. Oh, Dunk taking unneeded damage, snared up, taking the damage from FOMO Hot.
Oh, it's
but
a lot of damage.
Also taking a hell of a lot of damage. She went for a lost chapter first, so that meant that she doesn't have a lot of HP. But Gil, again, Kitsune taking a hell of a lot of damage. He's the ADC. He's the one who's going to be carrying them in this game.
Yeah.
So.
He's already got 9 CS, so he's doing well enough for himself. Just losing the HP battle right now.
I don't think they want to CS. That's the problem. So obviously this Jay's missing a lot of poke again. Brand landing all of his, just because of the experience that he has on this champion. Lissandra was just making 3 poke. But because there's no sustain on either team, their health bars will stay low. So they will not be able to heal up except again the health packs.
It seems like the game plan for both teams are basically the same as the first game. Kitsune is just going for all the farm, and red team, they are splitting up the farm a bit, trying to get items on both players.
I think red team is a little bit at a disadvantage just because Secret Sender is so low. The Karma Shield helps a lot in terms of escaping any type of engage from Dunk's team though. So Secret Sender taking a hell of a lot of focus. He's only on 100 HP. And the health pack will not be spawning anytime soon because they just used it.
I mean, we did say red team had better poke, but at the moment...
I know, at the moment it doesn't seem like they're using it
Dunk's team is really putting on the pressure right now.
It seems like they're pretty inexperienced in using this poke because Fomal's not landed too many of his poke. Karma's landed a few, but it's not been enough.
It's definitely a confidence thing.
And Lissandra has not been doing anything this game.
If you miss like 1-2 spells, you're gonna keep thinking, oh, I'm just keep missing. And Dunk goes a bit aggressive here, gets a lot of damage out.
Taunt. Oh, and they go in. Everyone goes in.
Looks like
but Lissandra did not hit level 6,
on
so she was not able to ult herself. She has hit level 6 now on her death. But if that Q had landed, that would be the end of Eronica.
Yeah, very well played from Dunk team there, getting the first blood.
It seems like they're pretty experienced in terms of this comp.
Yeah, Formal Hall is taking a lot of damage as well. He's very low now.
He is extremely low.
Surely they should just try and play passive now. They can't really contest too much farm.
So the best thing I would say is, if they had the ability to, they would let Formal Hall die, go by, and then come back with more items, more health. Because he won't be able to do anything at this point.
Yeah, all he can do is really just wait for health runes. Yeah.
So the health pack gave him barely any HP. So literally, he went from 100 to 250, and now he's back on 100 again. But he's landing a few more Qs now.
They might try and bait him in to try and trade a kill, and that could benefit them. But
they may try. But the CS
Dunk is just harassing them completely here. They're completely giving Kitsune a good time.
And Kitsune, yeah. So the poke that they're dishing out is insane.
Secret Sender is the healthy one on the team now. Both teammates are very low.
Though he was the one that had died, so he is not able to die again.
A lot of damage coming in for Kitsune. Dogosaurus does go and gets a taunt.
They're all using the ultimates, and that may be...
That's 2 kills on the board. They need to get one more, or they can then decide not to.
Extremely low health bars. So if all 3 of these guys die at once, then that would be the end of the game.
Yeah, but all they need to do is just commit on a target and finish it off, and they win the game. But like, it's very risky right now. If you look at Karma's HP, she's just running away from the battle. Like, look how low she is. Yeah.
So if she takes 1 key from Varus, then that would be the end of the game.
You think Dunk's team should just wait for health runes, just play it passive, wait for them to try and make a move?
I think they should be able to just do anything themselves. So they could literally just suicide into the tower, kill 1 person who could buy items, then they would be on full HP, get a lot more damage done from the items that they have. Because right now these 2 can't do anything. They just have to sit back, wait until the farm comes up. That's it.
Alright now. CS is looking favored to Dunk team again. They do have the 2 kills now, and I think they're learning from last time. They're not going to try and force anything straight away.
Yeah.
They're going to wait for another opening and then try and finish off the game. A lot of damage going to Secret Sender. Dunksaurus goes in for the kill.
And is that going to be a death?
It looks like it will, and they turn it around.
I think so because of that one spell, he was able to jump away.
Yeah, I think Dunk got a bit eager there to try and just end the game there, but
definitely. But now he is able to come back, get a few more items.
I think that whole engagement actually just was good for red team. They didn't really take too much damage.
Yeah, it was more of a solo play. I think he just tried to end the game himself, but it did not work out.
Yeah, I think they need to play it more patient. They can't afford to give up another kill,
Definitely.
and then all of a sudden it's one kill again.
Interestingly, Dunk is still in base. Okay, there we go. He's trying to think about what items to buy. Okay, so he's gone for locking up the Iron Solari, so he's going to get a bit of more magic resist from his team to help against the Karma Poke.
Yeah, that'll help.
So that should help quite a bit, especially against the Lysandra and the Karma.
Yeah. I think what Dunk's need to do is just slow it down now. They don't need to force anything. They need to wait for just they have a ticking time bomb in Gil's.
Yeah, definitely. And they just Thermal's team is just letting Varus and Brand get healthy again. So they're just stalling it out.
Yeah.
Nothing good can come of this.
Be interesting to see. They need to wait for another good initiation. I think that will fall on Dunk's shoulders right there. Right now, both teams playing passive, both looking for an opportunity.
Passive. They're not landing any of their poke in this game, which is a massive
Does someone have a heal on red team?
No one has a heal on the red team.
Oh, okay, they're just waiting, just passive region, I guess. But yeah, they're all looking kind of healthy now.
Yeah, it's because of the health pack. So what they've been doing is just stalling out the whole game, looking at the health packs, just trying to get them every single time. So as soon as it spawns, they get it. As soon as the next one spawns, they get it. Just so that the time on the health pack comes up a lot quicker. But look at the turret damage. So eventually they're going to be able to take this turret down even with just the minions.
Yeah, it's taking a lot of damage now. Less than half HP, about a quarter HP now.
Definitely. So it seems like they're just poking out the minion wave and getting just turret damage down.
And if you're a red team now, you have to be thinking, you can't play this passive game anymore. You have to go for a kill.
And now as you can see, they're trying to walk up a little bit.
Another health pack spawns. I think we'll probably see a play in the next minute or so. Can't let this tile take any more damage. They have...
Definitely. But if you look at the CS, Kitsune is definitely not seeing as well as he was before.
True.
The previous
he had about 100 CS almost by now.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
So they got more time to play with, but this tower is taking a lot of damage.
It is, definitely. So just that cannon minion is dishing out a hell of a lot of damage onto the tower.
Yeah, they're trying to clear as quick as possible.
Almost completely gone. That tower is almost completely gone.
And if you're ready, you have to make a play now. It's getting way too low. Duncan's getting aggressive now.
Oh, the Karma's taking a hell of a lot of damage. And
there we go.
Kill. And that's the end of the game. So it's 1-1 now.
1-1.
It's a pretty close game.
Interesting that it seemed like they completely lost the draft there.
Yeah, it seemed like they did.
It just seems like they outplayed their opponents, and we'll take it to a game 3.
Maybe it's the caster curse.
Maybe it is.
So whoever we say is going to win does not end up winning, but that's how the game ends.
Yeah, we'll see you for game 3.
Did you know that you would hurt me? What a pretty story. Oh baby, thought that we were carefree. Innocence is fading. Don't make me think about all that we could be. 'Cause I don't think I like it. tell me what you want from me. Oh, what's the end game? Can't you see? I'm sick of being underwater for you. I can't breathe. Oh, what's the end with you and me? You and me. My head's chained down by the voices. It's looking like they want war again. The weapon of choice is a poison, made up of all the words you said. Yeah, they're better off without you. You know how they talk about you. Your fears coming true, and now you ask, when will the voices stop making trouble inside? If I look in the mirror, will I see through their eyes? When will the voices in my head just stop and let me rest? I can't take it. Here come my voices again. I'm up to my neck in the noises, so I thank God that walls can't talk. I'll do anything to avoid it. Tear 'em down 'cause I've had enough. Yeah, they're better off without you. You know how they talk about you. Your fears coming true, and now you ask, when will the voices stop making trouble inside? If I look in the mirror, will I see through
welcome back to the last game of the night.
What the fuck?
Best of 3. I can take this off.
The final game.
Final game. Dunks team versus Warhawks team. Banning is underway. We have a couple new casters with us today.
Pike Brand and Northless banned so far.
Annie ban as well.
Annie ban. They don't want to see that.
Do you think they'll ban the Karma, or do you think they can deal with it right now just for the Dunk team?
I think they might actually go for the Karma this time. Dunk team might go for the ban.
They still banned the. They still banned the Morgana.
Oh, they banned the Blitz and stuff. Okay.
Alright, I think they'll go Karma here, surely. First pick.
Most likely.
Ooh.
That is very cool. Oh, going for the Urgot. Okay.
Urgot.
Interesting. So now that leaves Karma open to Dan's team.
Do they play it though?
They definitely do play it. They played it against us. They played it against several.
Velcros. And
Interesting.
Going for the V's.
Okay.
So why do you think Warhawks team went for the Urgot instead of going for a normal Karma pickup? Do you think they're just maybe tired of playing it, or
possibly
trying to play some new things?
That maybe Dan's team makes enough diet. So now they're going for fresh and stuff. So now they're looking to get some hooks. Urgot would engage, and then other people would team out.
So tell me about Velcos. What does Velcos bring to the team?
So Velcos brings a lot of poke damage to the team. So it's basically Varus and Velcos both do a hell of a lot of poke damage. Its ultimate is insanely OP. It does true damage rather than AP damage.
Right.
So it's very sort of.
The Blanc pickup.
LeBlanc is
We're seeing some new champions.
LeBlanc is a very interesting pick.
I guess you get the burst.
You get the burst, but going in nonchalantly would mean that you can get instant kill. Because all Velcos has to do is land a W onto where LeBlanc.
They go back to the Galio. I mean, the Galio did really well last time. I think we were saying it's not going to do too much in the game. Like, it didn't seem like a good game for it. But I think Dunk really made it work there. Like, he was applying a lot of pressure.
But there's a lot more mobility in this game. Because of the Thresh, Lantern, you can instantly bring them back. There's team safety. LeBlanc can instantly dash out of the Galio.
So you think it's a worse Galio game than before?
It's a worse Galio game than before.
It seems like to me they might have just picked it because they were panicking. They weren't sure what to pick. Yeah. I mean, the Galio worked last game, so maybe they're going for the comfort. Yeah, Karma was completely untouched in this.
This is the first game that Karma's not been
touched,
so it's pretty interesting.
So we're going to see some new stuff coming out.
And this is the final game, so whoever wins this wins the whole tournament.
In terms of draft, who do you think has the edge here? Do you think it's leaning towards more Dunk's team, or do you think because of the blank pick, it's more blue team?
I lean more towards Dunk's team just because of the amount of poke they have. So the amount of poke gives you the priority lane, so you'd be able to push them into tower, deny them CS. Whereas on Dunk's team, or whereas on Funnel's team, there's not too much that stops them from doing that. Like Fresh Hook is the main source of their engage, but should they hook the Galio, it wouldn't mean much. They have to get the priority hooks, otherwise they're not going to win this game.
You think
they both got that chain CC, so
yeah.
If whoever engages can lose, I think.
Yeah. So in terms of Urgot, you can do the flash engage and instantly kill someone pretty much. You can knock them over their head. LeBlanc can jump him on that. I mean, Fresh could chain CC that as well. The Urgot ultimate is also execute, so whenever someone is below 20% HP, you can just reel them in and kill them instantly, no matter how far away they are.
So do you think, which team do you think is going to get more aggressive to start the game off? Do you think Dunk's team, we've seen them play this more passive style, trying to get CS on Kitsune, just play passive and then go in for these like big plays once they hit level 6, or do you think, oh, they're gonna switch it up, play more aggressive this time? Or do you think they're going to keep the same play style or switch it up?
Because Dunk's team has the Galio poke, the Varus poke, and the Velcos poke, they would be able to do a lot, or get a lot more pressure than what LeBlanc's team can do.
So what do LeBlanc's team need to do?
They're like heavy engaged.
Heavy engaged, so they need to basically just collapse on them.
So as soon as they hit level 6, they need to collapse onto the Varus onto the Vel'Koz and avoid the Galio.
Yeah, so Dunk team needs to make sure when it gets to level 6 that the Blanc team is low enough that they don't feel confident diving on them completely. Exactly. So they do have the tools to do that though. They have a lot of poke on their team.
It would be pretty hard because the Thresh hook, I've seen Kebab Mini try a few flash hooks, but so far it hasn't worked at all. So
I mean, if it's a game for it to work, this is the
game,
right?
For it to work, definitely.
I mean, he hasn't been having the most success on it. Am I right?
Yeah, he hasn't.
So, I mean, that may be in his head maybe a bit, but then again, he was like, "Oh, this is the last game. I might as well just go for it." And you know, all he has to do is land 1 or 2 hooks in the game, and the game is completely over.
Yeah. In terms of comfort, I know that Secret Sender is extremely comfortable on LeBlanc. Lewis from Hot is extremely comfortable on Ergot. Kebab Mini is extremely comfortable on Thresh.
So we're seeing more conflict. Like both teams, if they lose, they lose the tournament. One game away from winning. So it looks like they're all going for the comfort picks.
Though Kinto Hishta, I've not seen him play Vel'Koz.
Vel'Koz, so okay, that'll be interesting. But I think Kisune did play Varus last game, right?
Yeah, he played Varus last game.
He had a good performance on that. He was doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, Galio, he's comfortable on. Dunk is comfortable on Galio, but Vel'Koz, I don't think Aaron is too comfortable on Vel'Koz.
I feel like if the Vel'Koz gets caught, he's going to be in a serious situation. Though he does have the cleanse, so
yeah, he does have the cleanse, and he also has a W, which would stop just jumping on him instantly. So that's what he'll be hoping to do. So whenever Ergot just jumps onto him, he'll be hoping to just land the E just before he's knocked over Ergot's head, and that would cancel the CC, and then be able to or get his 2 steps.
Yeah, loading in here. See what items I'll purchase.
Oh, 3 stopwatches again. So just for that extra bit of sustain, how long they can stay alive.
Is that more HP? I guess?
Not HP, but it keeps them alive basically. So it makes them invulnerable.
Oh, okay, right.
About a few seconds. So that is extremely good. It's weird that Thermal Hot's team haven't gone for it in any of these games. That is pretty interesting. They haven't changed up any of their comps.
I mean, but it has been working for them throughout this whole tournament. I mean, they've been winning on their comfort heroes. They've been winning with their unconventional playstyle, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Varus has gone for the same poke item that he had before in the previous game. Lost chapter on Vel'Koz, so he'll have a lot of mana to expend, and Galio going for the tank as he does.
So this is game 3, so fatigue will come into effect a bit.
Definitely. People will definitely be tired after a long day.
Especially there's a whole mental battle going on as well. I mean, after winning that game,
already just that damage landed. Hell of a lot of damage. That was just the Varus view and the Vel'Koz.
Yeah, a lot of poke.
This is what Vel'Koz is extremely good for. He's really good at poking them from far away.
Yeah.
And he can choose when he wants to activate his poke. So
yeah,
and whenever the LeBlanc just jumps in, Varus Q instantly place the Galio poke onto where he previously went. And that's a hell of a lot of poke this time.
Yeah, good play from Kinto and Dunk there, doing a lot of damage. Forcing them back toward the tower. They can't really contest the farm right now.
Yeah, they can't do anything. So the Thresh attempted his first hook.
Yeah.
Even if it would have landed, they probably would have gone in just because of the lack of HP that Fomo has.
A lot of damage
constantly.
Yeah.
The Vel'Koz constantly landing his knockouts.
Oh my
god. Is he dead? He's dead.
That's first blood.
Holy crap.
Okay, so that's an instant kill.
Damn, I don't think that should have happened.
Yeah, I would predict that it's just going to go in that direction.
That was an extremely bad misplay.
Could be costly as well. That's 1 kill without any damage really being dealt to Dunk's team.
So because of those 3 marks that were on him, the next ability dealt true damage to him. So that is why he just
I think he was just a bit out of position there.
He underestimated the damage.
Yeah.
But Aaron taking that tower shot does not help his cause at all.
Catherine will be picked up by Kitsune maybe? No. Kinto will pick it up.
He's just trying to steal it. Toxic Aaron, as always. He's never going to give up the health pack to anyone else.
Oh, Thresh Hook does land a bit.
Ooh, he's gone in interestingly.
They've engaged.
They have definitely engaged, but Dunk just got out, and then LeBlanc just got bursted.
Oh, he's
as well.
taking so much damage as well on
That's
the
a hell of a lot of damage on LeBlanc.
I don't think that engagement was
not
the best one to take there.
I thought they would not take that.
I think it was a bit forced. I think it was a bit miscommunication. They weren't really sure if they wanted to go on that or not. And because of that, they've lost a lot of HP.
Oh, and there's the ultimate onto the Urgot. So if they kill this Urgot right now, then that would mean he's not able to
respawn. Nearly got him with the Velcro's ultimate.
That was the Velcro's ultimate, so if he had landed that and gotten one tick onto the Urgot would be there.
I feel like the Urgot is going to receive like...
Ooh! He goes in, gets the kill! Gets the kill! I was about to say Kitsune was looking really low there.
Yeah, he was looking pretty low and he didn't have any mana.
LeBlanc does have to be careful though.
Oh, Thresh Hook goes in as 3v2.
And that's the Galio.
Cornering
the Galio is also going to be dead.
Taking a lot of damage here, he's gone back in.
And that's the Galio dead. Okay, so this is a total flip.
Completely changed the pace of the game there. After Kitsune 4, they should have just backed.
They should have respected the space.
Yeah.
He was low on mana and he didn't have anything to save that.
Dunk was looking pretty healthy there, but they didn't manage to burst him.
was dead. It was a 3v2 situation.
Yeah, they just didn't respect the space.
They had to leave the back there. A little misstep from Dunk there, I think.
But interesting buy from Kitsune.
What was he pick up there?
On Night's Edge. He's that basically makes you invulnerable from spells for a few seconds.
Okay.
So that is pretty good. So you just have to activate it, and then you're invulnerable from spells. But now, as you can see, the stopwatches have come up for Dunk's team, so they'll be able to sort of get that bit of survivability that they need whenever LeBlanc jumps in. But that is a lot of poke onto LeBlanc again.
Yeah, I think they have to keep the distance again. Just keep playing.
Them down to half
HP
poke. From one poke.
I think just stay far away, poke the enemy team, try and force the tower pressure.
That is exactly what they're trying to do. So Kitsune is constantly landing his poke onto the Urgot, onto the LeBlanc. And if Urgot does die again, he will not be able to come back to lane. So he would be dead permanently.
I see. That's also like that could be huge. Maybe they try and focus him next fight, but then again they can't commit too hard. If they misstep just a bit, one death and they lose.
The chance of getting Asus, Rog, headset.
No, I think both teams can play passive. They both know that.
Urgot is taking a hell of a lot of damage from the
Yeah, they both know the next kill is crucial.
And it looks like Dan's team is trying to freeze this lane, so force the enemy to come out, force the enemy to CS, and come up to a turret.
Interesting. So they don't really care about the tower pressure. They're just focusing on the CS battle now.
They're looking to deny as much CS as they can from the opposing lane.
So how exactly do you freeze the lane? You just don't hit the creeps at all, or?
Yeah. So allow the creeps to push in a little bit, get them close to turret but not in turret range, so that the lane never pushes.
Right.
And then they won't be able to walk up for any of the CS. But it looks like they're pushing again. So it seems like that was just a scheme to try and bait them out.
I mean, again, I think if Dunk's team play passive, they will win this eventually.
Yeah, definitely. 51 CS already on Kitsune. That's a lot more than it was at this point in the last game.
They need to keep the distance. They can't afford for a misstep right now. One hook could literally just end the game right now.
Definitely, but because of the Night's Edge.
Oh, Secret Santa goes in, gets taunted.
He can't even.
Stunned up. He's so low.
Extremely close.
Will escape with his life.
Extremely close to death there. That could have been almost.
I think this is where Dunk's team should try and go for the pressure now.
So now they can just get a hell of a lot of turret damage. Just keep hitting turret.
LeBlanc just needs to be hit once.
It's really, the tower's taking a lot of damage.
Just once. If LeBlanc is hit once, then that would be the end of her. And then they would be able to 2v3.
Tower's so low, is it just going to die here?
They're not also attacking it, which is weird. They could literally kill this turret right now.
I think they're waiting for next crease wave. They don't want to get hooked or something. Oh, Secret Santa will go in and will die instantly.
Okay, so what I think
and this is game over. The tower's gone down.
What I think he was doing there was he was just trying to die intentionally
tactical.
and get back in lane with a lot more items. So now he's got a Luden's Echo as well as a bit of MR, Magic Resist. I think it would be better if you got a bit of armor instead of magic resist, just because of how much damage Kitsune is doing, but it's very dependent.
And now they've got that tower, now they've got control of the
now
other
they can do
health
this
room.
next tower as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, got
That was a
extremely
lot of
low.
damage.
Extremely low. So one more Varus Q will kill
Very tempted.
this film.
Formal Haunt is so
And
so
now
low
they've got
now.
priority over every single health pack on the map.
Yeah. It's huge, which means they can't really heal up from this.
Exactly.
And they're basically playing 2v3 right now. Formal Haunt can't really go
because
in.
LeBlanc did get back, she can ult onto the Varus and almost instantly burst him.
I see.
So that is why they're playing so far back.
Maybe they're waiting for like maybe one hook initiation and then they just all commit on one target and try and...
Obviously,
It's really hard for
Dan's
Urgot to
team
do that.
still have stopwatches.
Yeah, that's true.
So if the LeBlanc does decide to jump in, stopwatch, CC the LeBlanc, and that's it. That would be good. But next step decides the game.
Very tense there. Both teams playing it very slow.
Bomo extremely low.
They know how crucial this next 2 minutes are going to be. Next kill is very important. Can't afford to make any mistakes there.
71 CS onto the Varus. Just farming up,
Yeah, still got some time till that 150,
getting
but
towards the win condition.
yeah, they have to be careful about losing a second tower as well.
Definitely. But it doesn't seem like they're pushing up too far for the towers, so it may just end as a CSing match for whoever lands the most poke.
I think whoever gets the best initiation here will
So
win
they
the
can
fight.
just literally auto attack this turret, but they're deciding to back off every single time.
I mean,
Pretty weird.
I think they're a bit scared to, like, if they do misstep just slightly,
They could get CC'd on the tower.
exactly, and then they'll just feed the kill.
Extremely scared.
I mean, they don't have to force it, they're already winning the tower battle. I mean, their first tower's even, I don't think it's lost too much health anyway. Playing the distance.
So Dunk's team could play this strategically, so they could send in one random person on their team, just to gain the attention of every single person on Fomal's team, and then just when they're about to die, use a stopwatch. That would mean that because all the focus is on him, it would mean that the backline would just be able to
It is also very risky though. Like, if they don't get the stopwatch off,
Indeed.
it could just be game over right there.
Probably not going to go
I mean,
risk 85 CS.
I think this is actually favouring Formal Haunt's team now. They're back on full HP pretty much.
Yeah, but only 65 more CS for Varus, which is probably what they're doing, trying to win. You go folk onto that. So before Varus actually hits 150 CS, they'll probably engage.
Yeah, I think they know they got some time. They're just waiting for the best initiation they can.
Urgot's healed a lot, so
Yeah.
The health pods will help them a lot.
I think they're playing it out.
Yeah.
Just waiting, like the last moment they can to actually engage.
Definitely.
I mean, the more passive this game gets, the more switched off players get in terms of being able to get kills.
They're staying way back. They don't want to get fresh.
They don't want to get a fresh hook, so the fresh hook would literally be their loss because he would just lantern in the Urgot. Urgot would be able to jump on.
They can play this so passively if they just allow the CS to come to them.
Yeah. I mean, the pressure's really off
it
them.
seems
Really.
like they're just waiting for them to push in.
All they have to worry about is the hook, and that's pretty much it.
They're getting quite close. They're pushing up a little bit.
So that's 95 CS already onto the Varus. So only 55 more, and then they would win the whole game.
Things are definitely getting more tense there. Both teams aren't really like. I think blue team really needs to make a play eventually. They've got a bit more time, but the clock is ticking.
Definitely. Like the closest CS lead for Formal's team is 53, whereas 96 onto Kitsune. So the time limit is running out.
What level do they get max all? Is it 15 or 16? 16, right? So maybe, do you think they're waiting for that? That's a bit of ways away though.
Not really, because the ult wouldn't make much of a difference.
Oh,
but
that
there's
goes
a
in.
flash play. They're trying to zone each other off. The virus almost dying there.
Oh, and both
Yeah,
teams
they
will
all
retreat.
just
Extremely close. So they just try to go all in. So the Fresh Flash, the Blanc jump in, and then the Foam Hot as well. Just jumping in, using his ultimate.
So how many ults are actually left right now? Did everyone ult there?
So the only ult that is left is
Urgot.
Foam Hot. So
Okay.
his is the execute. So if he does ult onto Varus and they get a bit more damage onto the Virus,
I reckon
that would
they
mean the end of
could.
the game.
Yeah, I mean, they have the ult advantage. They could just try and commit. I mean, Kitsune is half HP right now.
He is half HP, yes indeed. But he's only 40 CS off.
Yeah, I mean,
If he does
Vel'Koz
come to
isn't doing as
CS
much
though,
poke
they
as I
might
thought
try
he
and
would.
engage again.
So it's definitely not good for their team.
I mean,
Vel'Koz
it's a
needs to
good
do
thing
a lot
that
more
Kitsune
poke.
got low. If it wasn't him, he could just keep going aggressive for those CSs and he's trying to end the game. But
Fresh going for another risky hook.
Blanc needs to try not to take too much damage as well.
Yeah.
To get hit by that Vel'Koz.
114 CS, so only 36 off. So that's about
They will
6
try and
waves.
fully engage soon.
yeah, they got 2 flashes up. The Dunk team's only got 1.
Yeah. So if they engage onto the Virus, that's the perfect opportunity.
Definitely going to be another tower dive.
Yeah. So they may wait for the pressure to come up. It will come up before the end, before he hits 150 CS, so they might just try and stall it out and wait until the pressure and leading into the Ergo ultimate.
Yeah, I think the momentum's completely changed after that last engagement.
So they can't see Secret Sender in this clip right now. So they don't know he's there.
They have to know he's somewhat, he must
So,
be close by.
yeah, they know he's close by, definitely. So if Secret Sender does get taunted up under tower by trying to dive, then that will be a potential death.
I mean,
I've got a nice edge.
But all ults up now for the blue team?
Yes. Apart from Galio's ult.
Gallons, okay.
But Galio's ult isn't used too much anyway.
Oh, hook goes in.
Galio gets hit.
Oh, and they're jumping onto them. But the Vel'Koz ult, the stopwatch.
They're taking
Ooh,
so
but they
much
all
damage.
escape. Everyone escapes.
Both
They know
teams.
Vel'Koz is used stopwatch.
Oh, so now because it is past 15 minutes, the minions take a lot more time to die. And the turrets are starting to take a lot more damage.
Ooh, a lot of
A lot of
brass.
perk onto the Fresh. So now the turrets are at the weakest.
Josh has to stay alive for the next fight.
Definitely is. But now 127 CS. 128. So we're just counting down now. Counting up the CS.
20 more to go.
And they win the game.
They have to know that they have to dive again.
Yeah,
They have
know
to.
that.
They have to commit onto someone trying to get the kill.
But Ergot ult is still down.
I mean, they were doing the last 2 minutes. They're doing a really good job.
Seems like
cracking
Galio
them.
does not have his flash anymore. Everyone else does.
Yeah, don't see them playing it smart. They're just playing by tower, just waiting for the creeps to come
Yeah,
in.
wait for the creep.
They know that the CS
Get a
is
bit of poke,
highly
use
in
the
their favor.
virus. But definitely, the LeBlanc is going to try and do something.
We're down to
let's hope that's not
16
something
more
that's
CS for Kitsune. That's all they need.
Yeah, 16 more. So that's about this wave and one more. So if you get
I reckon they're going to try and engage
every
this
minion
wave.
this
They
wave,
have to.
and then one more, and then they'll get the win.
Kitsune is getting all the losses at 141 right now. 9 CS away. I think that's 2 more waves.
So it's this wave and the next wave.
Depends if he lost it.
Yeah.
So.
This is their time to go. They have to go now. And they are full
Now or
HP
never.
again. All ults are up. They are pretty much ready
Because
for
it
the
seems like Varus
dive.
is just trying to poke from far, just get the CS up, let no one die.
Maybe a LeBlanc would just like go in and try and bait that.
None of the stopwatches are up now, so there's a lot more pressure, a lot more kill pressure. It seems like Fomo Hot's team is trying to just stall this wave, but it's going to be pushing in anyway.
Yeah, they have to go first.
This is a massive problem for them. They need to do something now.
Oh,
Otherwise,
flash
it's the
hook.
end.
Oh,
and
and
it
the
missed
hook will miss.
completely.
You see, so this is something that happened quite a bit during the matches.
You can't. I don't think. Oh, they're going in. Secret Sander
trying to go in,
And
gets
she's
taunted up.
completely CC'd on top.
Ooh, but he does not get the kill. That's the problem.
And they will get full taking a lot of damage.
Also does not get the kill.
Got survives with barely anything.
Varus getting the CS up. 5 more left. 4.
That's all he needs.
2 more CS. And 1
And there we go.
that is game.
150 CS.
That is how it's going to end. And that is the end of the tournament. Congratulations to Dunk's team. They played out very methodically.
Defending champions of Triforce.
Back to back.
Yeah, very
Won't
close
happen
game.
next year though because Aaron is graduating.
They'll definitely have to find a new member for that. But looking very strong here. Definitely played very smart.
It's a very tense game.
Yeah, could have gone either way there. But well played to both teams. And congrats to Dunk's team taking it another year in a row.
Yeah. And just want to say thank you to Aces and Rog who sponsored this event, gave us our prizes.
And we'll see you next time, hopefully.
You and me do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the light for the blackout, blackout, hit the light for the blackout, blackout. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blackout, black everything, black, black everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, black. Baby, you should come with me. Me and you. You and me. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights, hit the lights for that blackout, blackout, hit the lights for that blackout, blackout. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blacked out, black everything, black, black everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, black. Fame is in the front seat, trouble with the curb. Love is in the back seat, singing like a bird. Oh no, take me to the good life. Stranger on the mountain, hanging on your words. Walking in a nightmare, everything is blurred. Oh no, take me to the good times. Don't forget what you told me. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Watching, waiting, my prey is praying. There's no escaping. My blood's pumping. I go 100. The hunter, the hunted. Robbers in the spaceship, crashing through the air. Devils in the details, leopards in your hair. Oh no, I can see the future. Take another picture, drop it on your tongue. Let your body burn